Good morning, everybody. Can you hear me in the back? I know last time we had some issues with the sound, so for those of you speaking, just don't be afraid to adjust the microphone as you need to. So thank you all for being here, and welcome to our seniors, their families, our students, staff, and community members. Just like Willard, this is a unique event that Willard has done for years. And we're happy to celebrate with all of you and so proud of our seniors in this moment. Please give them a round of applause. I also want to thank MCAT. This presentation is being recorded by the Missoula Community Access Television as part of a media assistant grant, and they've donated their time and energy here to Willard, so thank you to them. I'd also like to acknowledge that we are gathered on indigenous territory. The Missoula and Bitterroot Valleys are the original homelands of the Salish and Pend Oreille Kalispel people who inhabited this land since time immemorial. This area was also frequented by other tribes, including the Kootenai, Blackfeet, Shoshone, Crow, and Kiowa. We honor the original stewards of this land and their descendants, many of whom continue to live, work, and teach and learn in this community. We are committed to showing gratitude for the land and its indigenous people by respecting and remembering this in our thoughts and actions. At this time, I'd like to welcome to the podium Russ Lodge. Over the years, Russ has filled a number of roles in the district, and we are fortunate to have Russ as our superintendent for this year. Please welcome Russ to the podium.
Good morning, everybody. So, first of all, to the people here up front, I want to apologize to you, but thank you for letting me crash your party. You have no idea who I am. You've never seen me before in your life. And isn't it true at all graduations, somebody like me shows up and you got to listen to me say something? So thanks for putting up with me for the next few minutes. I'm also envious of all of you. I'm envious of all of you because I used to do the teacher thing and I used to do the principal thing, and now I'm in the central office and I don't get to do this anymore. But this is really where it's at. This is what counts. This is why people go to college and get careers in education so they can work with kids. So all of the stories that are up here and all the relationships, and I know nothing about them, that's my apology, but I know they're there and I know they're very real. I just encourage all of you sitting up here to reflect a little bit, maybe you already have, on what's happened to you in the last 13 years of public education, where you've been, where you started, where were you in elementary, how did you land here? The thing that I've noticed about Willard, and it's true every time I come, is what's in the room is kind of amplified with the word love. There's just a lot of love at Willard. And it plays out in relationships, it plays out in academics, it plays out in all aspects of your life. But that's the difference here. And I think that's why there's kids who go here are so successful and are so successful after you leave, because you get inundated with love in a smaller setting, more so than kids in bigger settings do. And I think it will take you so much further, you just don't know it yet. But it's going to. So think back how you were treated, then you flip it to how you want to treat others, and that's the success. You're off and running. And so that's what I encourage you to do. And you've got, everybody who sits out here knows that you're going to change your mind 15 times in the next 10 years of what you want to do with your life. We all did. And you're going to be in the same pattern, but just reflect back the love that you've received and the love that you return. That's going to be the success pattern, and I just encourage you to reflect on that. So this guy that you don't know, that you've never seen before in your life, is now leaving, and you can get on with your graduation, but really just enjoy this moment with all the love in this room. Thanks, Cameron. Take care.
Thanks, Russ. So for those of you that don't know me, my name is Cameron Johnson, and I've had the pleasure of serving as the principal of Willard this year. This community has been nothing but welcoming in my first year here, and Willard is a special place, as many of our former and current students and staff can attest to. Again, I'd like to congratulate our seniors and really all of our students on making the choice to come to Willard and join our community and take the steps necessary to earn their high school diploma. This is not an easy thing to do, and many of you have overcome and continue to overcome hurdles and obstacles that create challenges in accessing educational opportunities. And again, congratulations to our seniors in meeting the requirements for graduation. So normally what we do is we ask our seniors, this is a particularly shy group, we ask them to say a few words about their experience at Willard and why they think Willard is unique. And before we do that, though, I want to share a little story with you. I'm sure many of you are familiar with Dave Grohl. If you're not, you need to be. Dave is arguably one of the most talented musicians of our day, having been a founding member of Nirvana and the grunge movement of the 90s, and most recently as a member of the Foo Fighters and other super bands, as well as playing with musicians like Paul McCartney and Tom Petty, among many others. Among all of his accomplishments, however, turns out that Dave is also a high school dropout. I share that not to encourage you to drop out, which Dave advises against, and for those of you behind me, it's too late to do so, but to highlight how challenging school is, especially for someone as talented as Dave. But high school is challenging, and reaching graduation can be really challenging, even for someone as talented as Dave Grohl, and you did it. As Dave said in his autobiography, he says, I was a terrible student. Each day, I desperately waited for the final bell to ring so that I could be released from the confines of my stuffy, windowless classroom and run home to my guitar. Far from being a model student, I tried my best to maintain focus, but eventually left school halfway through 11th grade. In the process, Dave says he left behind countless missed opportunities. To this day, I'm haunted by a recurring dream that I'm back in those crowded hallways, now struggling to graduate as a 51-year-old man. Had there been a Willard, I believe Dave would have been a Willard Crow. And while Dave regrets dropping out, he is a huge proponent of public education. For those that don't know, Dave's mother was also a public school teacher. And he goes on to say, every kid should be so lucky to have their favorite teacher, the one who changes your life for the better. By choosing here to be at Willard, I hope that you have found your favorite teacher, and hopefully one that has changed your life for the better. You've all grown and made changes for the better here at Willard, and I hope you all carry that forward in the years to come. We are so proud of all of you as you launch into your next thing. And remember, as you go out into the world and make your mark, don't forget that you always have a place here at Willard. And we look forward to celebrating all your future accomplishments. Congratulations to all of you. Another round of applause, please. Okay. With that, I'm going to welcome Milo to the podium. Thank you.
Hello. I've been going to Willard for 3 years, and in those 3 years, my life has changed more than I thought was imaginable. And I think most of that is because of Willard and the community that I've found here. And I just want to thank everyone in that community. And a special shout out for Steve for reigniting my passion to learn and grow and care about the world. And Kurt for helping me through every hard day that I didn't know I could make it through. And Leah Beth for every late slip she's written me. It's a lot. I don't know. I did not think about my words before I got up here, but I just want Willard to know how special it is in my eyes. Thank you.
Thank you, Milo. And Charlie has agreed to say a little bit about his experience here at Willard as well. Come on up, Charlie.
Okay. I didn't really know that I was going to speak today, so I didn't write anything out or anything. But I guess I just wanted to show some gratitude to the Willard staff and the teachers here. They really are fantastic. So yeah, especially shout out to Steve, one of the better teachers I've ever had for sure. Yeah, so I was only here for 42 days. I transferred halfway through the semester from Hellgate. And in those 42 days, I made better connections with my teachers than I had ever with any other teacher from that I've spent 3 years with. So I think that says a lot about this program. Yeah. The staff's just awesome. Wasn't enough time to get to know everybody. Definitely leaving too soon. But yeah, if I could say anything to the underclassmen, I would say you're definitely really lucky to be here. Not only just because it's hard to get in here, but it's a really good opportunity to graduate. So yeah, thank you for helping me graduate. It means a lot to me. I would really appreciate it if we could get a big, nice round of applause for the staff here, because
Thank you, Charlie. So she's of a mind that if we kind of wait out the seniors, maybe someone else has something that they want to add. Any takers? Let's see. I see lots of heads shaking. No. Yeah, Django, you can come on. All right, Django, come on up.
My time here at Willard was short but sweet. I too was here for only 42 days, like my friend Charlie, and I just can't say, I am seriously have a loss of words for the amount of love I hold for this place. Every student comes here knowing that they feel supported and loved by the community, and it's seriously just something that is so amazing. And I'm truly thankful to be a part of.
Thank you, Django. And then Eric, this is like the rite of passage when you're this age. Eric has had his wisdom teeth out, so I'm sure he'd like to say something, but he cannot. So after all of this, he's going to go ahead and play an original song for us. So with that, I'm going to turn over to Chi to recognize our graduating seniors.
Okay. Hello, I am Chief. I'm the school counselor here. And even though they're a very quiet group, they're a very capable group. We've got probably half of the students are dual enrolled. They're already college students, so they're taking some college classes, started this week, so that's really exciting. So I have the distinct honor to get to read names. These students have met the Montana High School state requirements for graduation. So I'm going to embarrass them a little bit. I'm going to ask them to stand when I call their name. We get to go crazy, shout, clap, whoop, holler, all that. This is your chance. I also want to remind them that Willard will have another graduation on Thursday before the main high schools. You're all welcome to come to that as well. And so we'll recognize all of the graduates from the year. And then also, if you want the cap and the gown and all the pomp and circumstance, you're welcome to do your home high school graduation as well. So be sure to check in with either me or your home high school. Cap, gown, you have to get all those kind of things. You can borrow them as well. So there's many opportunities to celebrate. Today's just the first. So let's start. Eric Armstrong. Ivy Battistelli. Django Behunin. Murphy Carroll. Trinity Creme. Ava Flanagan. Oliver Frame. Cooper Gerhard. Charles Grant. Kingsley Hallen. No Hallie Henderson? No? Jack Havlick. Azalea Hilbert. Philip Kennedy. Miles Knight. AJ Maychek. Macy McQuilkin. Isaac Perrine. Hannah Perry. Eli Pierce. Milo Ramsey. Marley Roseboom. John Simpson. Chase Viel. And Dimitri Will. Okay, congratulations, everyone. Thank you.
What's up, everybody? Can y'all hear me good? Okay, cool. I'm really nervous right now. Just gotta let y'all know. But guitar is really important to me. It's how I wish my voice sounded just when I spoke. And I'm really excited to get to play for y'all. Thanks for coming out. Yeah, here we go.
Thank you, Eric. All right, so we have fry bread that has been provided by our Native American Student Support Services, cake, punch, other things for everybody. Please celebrate together as a community. Students, you start class at 11:25, but otherwise, congratulations to all of you, and we'll see you over in our cafeteria space.